Hi. Let's get this going. This may be, it has a potential to be my 100th win in a row. We'll see how it goes. This is a pre-work stream. I need to go into work in about a little under 3 hours. So hopefully this isn't like a nightmarishly long run. Man, there's no way to teleport yet. What's up? Oh, okay. You need to reiterate to the guy that.
It's like, yeah, I remember I sort of feel an email about this, right?
Yeah. Just make sure that that's always clear, because there was nothing we could have done before now without any information. But anyway, we're gonna have a good run. It should be number 100 unless I make stupid decisions or play poorly or get distracted or just fall apart, which I don't think it's happened at 100 before. It's definitely happened at, I think, 102. But try to avoid that. They've added a lot to the game that has made it more forgiving overall since then. So I'm not gonna rely on that forgiveness, but should be aware of it. How things have changed since the old days. It's really they've given you more opportunities to do extremely well. The plunger's pretty good. We do need a key. Turtle Friends is alright. It's one of those ones it's hard to like quantify its value. Get in the corner. And you shoot towards the corner. There we go. Alright, save the water barrel. So we got back yesterday morning, I guess. I guess it's this morning technically if you wanna be like that. I've gotten 7 or so hours of sleep since then. I feel a lot better. I still don't feel like I could ever suggest anyone take United or Frontier Airlines. Just awful experiences all around. Oh, here's a funny story. While we were on the United flight, after being like stressed and irritated and pissed off and kind of preparing myself for it to be even worse, at one point they offered free sodas, which is great because Frontier doesn't even offer drinks or snacks or anything. And I didn't drink mine for a while because I was working on a level in Mario Maker, and then I went to put my Switch away, so I like lifted up my upright tray, put my soda on my lap, and put the glass of ice in my, like, was holding it with my mouth, and I didn't realize that they had opened the can of soda before they gave it to me, so I just poured a bunch of soda in my pants, and I had like Diet Coke pants for the whole freaking ride, which was neat. Let's go ahead and just give this now. Wait, no, don't give keys early. It could always be a shop. But that one was something I like just kind of, I had to breathe, and then it was like, this is 100% my own doing. There's no reason to be upset at anyone else. I swear to God, we get this boss as the convict like 90% of the time. Not terrible, just multiple times I thought the boss was coming up, so I held off on using my active item. And of course I get the boss that it's basically useless against. It's okay though. I don't know if anybody is watching yet, but if you are, you can tell that I'm not like all together here. My mind hasn't coalesced as of yet, but it's not bad. I'm still doing all right. Still jumping towards the right shots, jumping away from, or moving away from the wrong shots. Blanking when I got to, I looked away. I fucking looked away. Well, rough start. That was a rough start. Holy shit, that sucks. Wasn't terrible. One of those having a key would have been really cool, but oh. Face turtle, 45 or turtle problems. I kind of think I want the plunger. I know that that seems like a more like a sillier purchase than I could have gotten there, but the plunger early is really good. Yeah, that hit I took was just atrocious. Just atrocious. I can't believe that I won't let me teleport back. I can't believe I was just talking about how good I was doing, how good I was dodging. I guess that is the most likely time you're gonna get hit. I don't know. I was trying to figure out some legal stuff, which is almost intentionally confusing. Just a little stressed about it, but I don't... I mean, I guess I would be pretty stressed in her position too, but I feel like it's one of those things you just have to sit back and take care of. Just being upset about it right now is not... It's not fixing anything, and it's kind of just letting the... Oh man. That one looks just as poison. Dude, I'm, of course, nervous about this run. I already started off basically shooting myself in the foot by saying, like, we should have 100. And now, of course, I didn't flawless the first boss. I have lost the armor that I gained on the first floor pretty quickly. And, now I'm starting to just question every action I take, which is, it's the down cycle for this game. Sure. Mm-hmm. I work a double tomorrow. No, it's fine. I get off work before you, and then I do go in tomorrow morning for a double, and Sunday morning. I have to get a key there. That's not gonna be hurt by that. This, of course, is the worst floor for the plunger, because every other enemy is poison proof. not gonna take that yet. I'm definitely not gonna be doing every floor on this one. A key. Alright, so we got a lot of good guns, but we don't... Oh, we have a lot of, like, decent guns. We don't have anything that's, like, really outstanding as of yet. We can still make this one work alright. Another key. A room and a half later. That's useful for two of this room's enemies. You know what? That's fine. So you got these big boys and then keep moving. Ah, fuck. Well, at least I didn't lose some armor. Or a boss flawless. We have, I think we have hearts lying around. Ooh, that was close. Stupidly close. Getting 1.5 heart on a floor. Dang. Oh, we were doing a little better than that. Piece of armor. I don't necessarily think this is a run that's going to go to the Old King. But we'll see what guns we get by the end of this floor. It is nice that we have access to both of this floor's treasure chests. Wow, I can't believe I used that up that quickly. Well, I guess I can. It's also a gun that I usually try to burn through, so... I haven't gotten any ammo yet. Any luck? Good.
Also gotta be $100.
100 for the application, basically. Yeah. Well, you should be able to get it since this is like your first issue, and it was a non-accident kind of situation, you know. I would think that would weigh in a little bit. Dang, that camera movement was really freaking scary. Well, this is a little bit risky. It's a good gun, but it's not a good gun when you're not doing well. Okay. That was a great chest to get. I'm so glad they turned that into like a decent item. I'm not scared enough for the armor yet. Let's just go, I guess. Kinda don't like relying on a charge weapon and a dot weapon, but actually it doesn't make sense, so we'll just use the starter with it. Frame rate's looking pretty terrible right now. God, this is like this floor's worst potential room. Besides that one with the Jamomancer and the Lead Maiden. Iron Lead. Wow, that was like the most suicidal bullet can I've ever seen. This one has a lead maiden, but it's not really a scary one, especially because we can poison it and set it on fire. I might have actually put the fire out. Okay. I of course still want to turn in the thing. Oh my god, the meat bun. The meat bun is so good, potentially.
Oh my god, come on.
What's the matter? You can't go to this. That's super fucked up. That's some.
I don't know how to undo that.
I'll get it in a second. I'd use one of my blanks, but that was, I think, a guaranteed hit I was about to take. You figured it? Okay. Oh boy. The gold amulet is probably the way we want to go, right? Oh god. Okay. Jump into the first shot that guy took. Man, the keys. The keys. It's a good run for keys. Almost got hit there. I was just thinking about the phrase horseshoes and hand grenades, and I watched a video or like a GIF on Reddit of a horse getting re-shod, and their feet are disgusting. I don't know if they've been bred into this like miserable foot hell, but they got like fucked up feet. Like they're really soft, they can't do much. I saw a newborn horse's hooves looked like a, I don't know, like a soft pink tentacle, basically, or a group of tentacles, like an anemone. An anemone. God, I hate that word. Makes me sound like, you know, of course, after all of that. Killed by a Tazy. Alright, well, we're not killed, but a hit. Why is it always so far to turn that thing in? Yep. Yep. I should have stuck with the poison thing. Charge weapons are a little bit more dangerous, just because situations with a lot of fast enemies are rougher. Who do I want with this character? I think I want the holster. God, where is the boss? Four shots in the sauna. This is... oh. This one's alright. But it's the second boss out of two regular style bosses that cannot... Jeez, game, do not give me slowdown during bosses. Oh, I feel like there's a Windows update or something. I'm getting like random tiny bits of slowdown. Wow, what a terrible, terrible weapon to get. What else did I want from here? Oh, meat bun. Nah. It's disappointing. This is probably like ice water. Why bullet crying? Alright, let's just keep going. We're not doing any of the, either of the two optional boss floors. An extra blank though, and we have an extra, well, extra damage to our blank. Is not a good combo. I'll use the charge weapon with this one. Sorry, this is kind of a more reflective, I guess, run. Just a lot of stuff online. It's not really like... Oh yeah, hey Archer 20 or Archer R2. Yeah, I think that's... I don't know if it's the intended way, but it's the way that it works for people that don't use mouse and keyboard. Turning the camera is such a clunky thing for the controller. And the one thing I just don't like about the Frost Giant is the amount of like screen coverage there is. Oh no, what? I accidentally just dropped my item. I need that. I need to be working towards refilling that. There we go. Thanks, Gold Amulet. Wow. went so quickly. Not really a boss weapon at all, but my options are pretty slim right now. There we go. Whew. Good stuff. Alright, this game is very clearly punishing me for something now. Microtransaction gun. That's an A rank gun, so increases my magnificence. It's pretty much non-usable. Unusable. It's pretty worthless. Briefcase of cash, of course. If I had the ability to steal, we would have that. But I don't think this is going to be one of those runs. Come on, explode. Dang it. I don't have, like, any... any, like, actually good long-range weapons. God. So I could start using this. No. Maybe. It's not actually bad with this setup. There's an unlocked link. That guy just decided to walk in a pit for no reason. I didn't have anything to do with that. I just got full benefits. God, I love this weapon. Hey Manboo, how you doing this afternoon, I'm guessing? Yeah. It would only be morning if you were in, like, far away lands. I don't think you're that far away. Maybe Hawaii? Are you in Hawaii? It could be morning in Hawaii. Yeah? What's up, baby? Oh, sweet.
I need to get my driving record, and it says on the website to do it through this website, so on this website, I keep looking at the same stuff, and it doesn't say anything about a driving record. There it is.
Bruce, stop. Stop. Stop! Well, at least I didn't take a freaking week, you know? Waiting on Subway to be delivered. Subway sub sandwiches, submarine sandwiches. I was talking to Manboo Feo in the stream here. I love when this thing gets multiple enemies, even though I don't have the buff, the synergy. Really, it's not there. Did we already fight the boss? I think we did. Yeah. More of these freaking pits again. I don't despise this weapon. It's good to get some curse here. Actually could have helped earlier. Oh, that's completely out of damage. Alright, we're set. This run is set. Scattershot's gold. The ability to seal. Nope. I don't even know if there's a brown ability to seal. Yeah, there is. There's the hook shot. This run is not going well. For the potential 100, it's not going well at all. We have stuff that we can sell here, though. That's good. Oh, God. Why is... Oh, Scattershot. Why does it seem like it's shooting out more? Scattershot's gonna knock me back really quickly with this gun. But it's still freaking worth it. Dude, I got Polaris on like the first or second floor on the very last run I did. Super early last night. It really changes a run when you get that early. I wish... What? What's up, baby? I mean, that kind of makes sense. If you think about it. That's when everything kind of went down. Or around that time. Man, the knockback is ridiculous. It's crazy how little information the, you know, not the responsible bodies, but the people that are like enforcing this stuff give you. It seems almost like they put you in a losing situation because of a singular mistake.
It's just completely weird for me. I wouldn't even know about this.
Yeah.
They would just let me drive around.
There's no transparency whatsoever about the whole situation. And it's like, it's actually very difficult to get information about it. It's not just like, they're not telling you anything, but you were looking over and over and there was nothing that you could have done. I don't know. Dragonfire. I'm not a huge fan of Dragonfire. It's good on bosses, especially early on. But it's one of those ones where you'll burn through the ammo so quickly. I guess as a room clearer, it's pretty amazing. Okay. How weird did that look? Don't want to open that yet. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we can make some money on this floor. It's a guaranteed money floor. We have a bunch of just garbage weapons. Usually that's like okay, but we don't have a single boss killer at all.
Well, hold on a sec.
What's up, baby?
It says action taken suspension, start date 4/23, end date 7/21.
Okay, you need to call the lawyer about that. Because that could mean that it's already over and done with. And you could be good to go. Does it say 2019? Go after the tough jammed guy, please. For Lord Live. Oh, that was so risky and stupid. Oh no. Man, Super Hot Watch is actually... It's like a negative item. It's one of those really cool concept items that in action is like pretty terrible to use. Dude, this run is trash. Oh yeah, there's plenty of situations to use the Dragonfire. I don't think it's like a fundamentally bad weapon. I think it's just one that I end up either burning through quickly and then not having for the rest of the run, or you know, trying to hold off on using. All right. It's the only reason I hold on to that gun. Well, I also didn't have anything I could really do with it before that point. I wonder what kind of damage the Cooler Glaive does against bosses. God, the knockback, the tripled knockback on that is insane. Or I guess the pushback. Oh, Lord. Alright, another fireproof boss. With the fire character. I guess we're just gonna have to burn through all of this ammo. I really want the cat throne and Cable Tech stun. God damn, that sucks. Cat throne is probably more important though. This is a horrible 100th one. If my last run could have been my freaking 100th, I'm pretty happy, but Jesus Christ. Hey, the ability to steal. Okay. Okay. I want to sell Casey right now. And the microtransaction gun. I've watched a lot of speedrun. Speedrunning is not my thing, Archer. I don't hate it, but for me, speedrunning is it's one of those things where, like, even if I were good at it, the kind of practice required isn't super fun for me. I think that with a little bit of work, I could be decent at it. Yeah, well, and that what I just did there was just pure dumb. I thought the thing was gonna move a little later. Simple as that. All right, I love this weapon, but I don't want to get too cursed. Just gotta use 10 bullets here, right? So that puts us at 3.5 curse. We now have Table Tech stuns. This is probably stupid to do. Yeah, it's extremely stupid to do. We're just gonna sell it, I guess. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Excalibur we might have to keep though. $3.5 isn't too bad. But the way I have to think about the rest of this run is we might have just gotten every chest we're going to get. That looks like it might be it. Yeah. Makarov is unfortunately going right in the garbage. Oh, this is a rough run. This is a rough 99 into 100. I haven't had one main floor boss. Well, no, that's not true. Three of the 5 main floor bosses I'm gonna get this run are gonna be impossible to hit with the Molotov. Oh, sorry, this is probably less than exciting, but like after all that fight and then figuring all this stuff out with Jackie, like it's a little, I'm feeling a little weird right now. Ooh, those are getting bigger. I feel like that's a really good weapon to have snow bullets with. Man, he didn't know what he was going to do there. Oh no. Just leave me alone. Tabletech stun messes this guy up so much. Alright, I want to save the Predator for bullet hell. It's a really good bullet hell weapon. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Neat, 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 neat. Still playing like shit, apparently. Dodge rolling into obvious stuff. I actually kind of need this key, Ken. The shop could not have any keys. Neat, 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 neat. When I start saying neat over and over, you can tell that I'm stressed with myself. Neat stuff is happening. Right, let's forget all about Tabletech stuns, right? Okay. I need a better way to get through rooms. The Crueler Glaive is doing incredibly well. The snow bullets and the triple shot, or the scatter shot, are just making it really powerful, but I don't think I can survive on just that. Neat stuff. This run is capital of Neatsville. Alright, there's a confirmed. It's been decommissioned. No? Still around? Oh my god, I felt... There's probably a little bit of hubris here. I felt so, like... infinite, so immortal after the last run. You can't grab that. You can't grab an anvil flying at your face. Oh, thank God. Alright. This is weird. I hate being nervous on the, on a big number run. It's like having the old crest all over again. I'm like more likely to take damage because there's something to... a reason to not, basically. Yeah, everything's getting bigger. I got the snow bullets. They accumulate. It's like a snowball running down a hill. Picking up more snow. Exponential growth thing. You just can't see it with the beam weapons that I'm using, or the alien engine. I would really like bouncy bullets on this run. You can't summon a freaking hammer, you ass. God, my... Okay, he got poisoned to death. And another key, neat. That was a positive neat that time. Give me a little taste of the pre-boss. Something about that sounded weird. Give me a little taste of the pre-boss. A little taste of the pre. Don't want to have to use a blank yet. Dude, what am I going to use against the Lich? Especially if I don't get any ammo. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Oh my lord. I've been using the Frost Giant for like every floor. For every boss, and the Frost Giant is not that good of a weapon. Usually I would use the alien engine, but with a triple shot, it's gonna like launch me back way too fast to actually accomplish anything. This is gonna have to be 2 rounds or more. 2 waves. 2 cycles of bullet sheets. Just focus. We need this extra heart. Stop. Stop telling me that I have to go to work soon. I know. I work at 3 today? When did they change my hour? No. Oh my god, I'm glad I got up early. Holy crap, that sucks. What? No. It says I work at 4. Yeah. Me, Moses, and Leo? Weird. You know, I bet that was a time shift kind of thing. Let the poison do its work. Don't let the rhythm take you over. Bailamos. Just go calmly through this. I think my freaking alarm thing is unsure of what time zone I'm in now. 'Cause I definitely don't work at 3. I never work at 3 on Friday. And I especially don't work at 3 the Friday right after, like, the day I got back from a vacation. That'd be a fool's glambit. Stop coming out of the walls. You sack of shit. Oh, thanks. Thanks. There's just a triple the amount of poison damage. You don't really gain anything from Scattershot with the plunger. That's okay though. That's okay. Not using a key until I've seen everything there is to CCC. The bottom of the deep blue CCC. Oh, big tough guy bringing out the AK-47. I want that weapon. That would be a great weapon for me to use on the Lich. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, we're gonna get the armor and we're gonna steal... I should have stolen the Gungeon, but I was like way too excited. Which is stupid. But the Gungeon is like the AK-47 on Fastums. Oh, really? That's weird. Maybe it's just like... I disagree. I don't want a blue gun. Might be all right. We don't get to see what's in this chest, unfortunately. That thing moved, and I thought, oh my god, is it possessed by the spirit of Junkin? Man, I did that room really badly. I could have gotten some ammo, but I did that shot pretty badly. Could have gotten some ammo and still had my still had picked up all the same items. But I'm really happy with 3 pieces of armor, 6 hearts. I just gotta keep it together. Yeah. We got a little bit more curse than I am thrilled with, but... And I don't know how good the camera's actually gonna be on, wow. Because the camera's weird with things like, Scattershot. I know it gets a benefit, but in getting its regular shots cut into a third, or nearly a third, it behaves really strangely. Okay, it's behaving perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh my god. Scattershot is so freaking good. Don't let anybody ever tell you that Scattershot's not great. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get hit there. That was pretty dumb. Alright, we need this for sadly, the Frost Giant. The camera is only good if you're playing super cowardly, which I feel like I'm kind of left in a cowardly position right now. It's not a great weapon, but the way I like to think of it, instead of thinking of it as a weapon that you can kill a lot of enemies with, I think of it as a softener. It's basically a dot. It's something that weakens enemies and gets them ready for the real damage. There we go. So that one we should use for... It's 90... I think I actually prefer this. The camera. But anytime you have anything that boosts your damage, the camera is a freaking godsend. And if you're being, again, like when I say being cowardly, I don't mean that it's a negative word, but sometimes that's like, that's the best thing to do for a run. Sometimes the smartest way to win is to take the fewest risks. The whole, like, best defense being a good offense kind of thing. It does apply most of the time because taking out enemies is very often more important than... decreasing the number of enemies on the screen is super important. Sometimes more so than being able to be defensive and survive a lot, because the hits just pile up in this game. Yeah, well, the 100% accuracy of the camera does not hurt a damn thing. This is not going to be the right thing. That's okay. This was a pretty good bullet hell, I think, because I actually used the weapons that were best suited for the run instead of trying to use stuff so I could save those items. But if I hadn't saved them, be in the same situation, etc. If you're going to use the camera, though, like a lot of weapons in this game, you don't want it to be the only weapon you use. The camera is not meant to be your 100% of the time kind of weapon. It should be something you jump into a room, burn down a couple enemies with, and then finish them off with something else. It really should not be your solo kill thing, because you'll burn through it in 3 rooms. There's a ton of guns in this game that like people think are just straight up bad, and they're only bad probably because those people think that you need to use a gun either fully as a room clear or as a boss killer. And once you learn to like always be switching the abs principle, then you're gonna do a lot better in this game. Like even right now, the Predator is an incredible weapon, and I could probably do fine just using that. But I could do finer by switching the camera in and out. Alright, we're gonna be moving really fast, and I don't have any practice at it, so. That's not bad damage. Ooh. Huh, I can already throw another one? Dang, that portable turret is doing some work. Damn it. Well. Alright. So I don't think anybody thought I was going to be flawlessing this, right? If you did, pretty foolish. Hey, Lost Boy. This run is not one that deserves any kind of flawlessing or anything like that. I just didn't earn it. But, man, that portable turret is crushing it. It is earning some praise. That explosion seemed to take out some of the blanks. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, my biggest suggestion I can give to people is something that knocks enemies out quickly with something that can kind of finish off weakened enemies. Or something that is continually weakening enemies with something that is really ammo efficient. And the backup side. Damn it, too slow. Too freaking slow. Sorry. Hey, this is a good one. Alright. That's 100. You see that there's 3 digits up there, but like there's no Lead God, there's no Lich Flawless, there's no Rat King or Rat Fight, there's no Old King Flawless, there's nothing. I did terrible the whole run, but we did it. Back in the triples. Alright, well, I need to get ready for work, and I need to call in and make sure that I'm not supposed to be in at 3. Well, let me just check this thing. Yeah, it says 4 o'clock on my thing. Why did it give me a warning? Alright, sorry. Well, that's another 100. Only 3 master rounds, but, you know. Whatever. Win's a win. Kiss my butt, Gungeon. You think you can kill me? You can't!